this topic of creativity has been haunting me for, I don't know, 7 or 8 years now. And I think I've always been interested in it, but maybe a little bit on an unconscious level. And I'm finding out as I just crossed the threshold into my 78th year that so much of what has been unconscious is finding its way to consciousness, and creativity is one of them. So I have a habit that I started just under 30 years ago. I get up at between 4 and 4:15, 7 days a week. And I'm in my study, which is where I am right now. There's a stacks of shelves of books right on the other side here, and easy chair. And so after I get my coffee and come in and do my meditative reading and reading poetry and writing poetry, because I'm porous in my creativity from about 4 until 8 a.m. And after that, I let life take over and do other things. But I don't want to miss these times when the muses seem to be hovering and flying around the room. And so it's very rich. And I bring it up because one thing I do in the morning is I light a candle to Hestia. And Hestia, as you know, is the goddess who entertains ideas. She's that fire in the hearth, not in its flames, but when the coals begin to glow. That's Hestia's hearth. And so she is the goddess of illumination and of entertaining ideas without judging them, leaving them open. So with that, I'd like to begin with this ritual of lighting this candle. And I'm going to set it over to my left. And I think there's something that happens to me early in the morning when I light the candle. And there's some mornings when I forget and I'm sitting and I've got my journal open and I'm feeling uneasy. And I look around and the candle was not lit. That's how deep this ritual has gotten into me, that there's something absent unless this candle is lit. So I'm going to just set it over here for the time being. And I thought we'd start with a little threshold crossing with the assistance of Mary Oliver, a poet that I know all of you are familiar with, and some more familiar than others. And I love reading her because she inspires meditative thinking and poetic expression in me. So I don't have it on PowerPoint, in part because I want you to listen and not read. And I'm going to read it twice. You know, Robert Bly was the one who pushed the idea that any poem that you read, you must read twice. The first time to get the plot line laid out, and the second time because you know where the poem's going. Now you can settle into maybe a line here or there that excites you, brings up a memory. And so I'm inviting you to do that this morning. And this is a poem about creativity, which I thought really fits in what we want to do for the next couple of hours. And you can look this up online. The title of it is What I Have Learned So Far. Meditation is old and honorable. So why should I not sit every morning of my life on the hillside, looking into the shining world? Because properly attended to, delight as well as havoc is suggestion. Can one be passionate about the just, the ideal, the sublime, and the holy, and yet commit to no labor in its cause? I don't think so. All summations have a beginning. All effect has a story. All kindness begins with the sown seed. Thoughts bud toward radiance. The gospel of light is the crossroads of indolence or action. Be ignited or be gone. And she sets that last line 2 or 3 spaces below that final line. Okay, now you know the plot. And now you have some of the ideas. So let me read it a second time to you. What I have learned so far. Meditation is old and honorable. So why should I not sit every morning of my life on the hillside, looking into the shining world? Because properly attended to, delight as well as havoc is suggestion. Can one be passionate about the just, the ideal, the sublime, and the holy, and yet commit no labor in its cause? I don't think so. All summations have a beginning. All effect has a story. All kindness begins with the sown seed. Thought buds toward radiance. The gospel of light is the crossroads of indolence or action. Be ignited or be gone. And you know, one of the best things that happened to us was the book was rejected. Rejected as far as we got it.